Some people find the idea of negotiation uncomfortable. They feel it's a bit like asking for more than you deserve, but it's important to recognise two things. Firstly, for many people, negotiation is part of your job. It may not be about large-scale negotiations for large contracts. Day-to-day negotiation with colleagues, with suppliers, with customers and with partners is what your job is partly about. And if that's true, then getting the best result for your organisation is your job. The second thing to remember is that negotiation isn't about getting one over on somebody else. It's not about getting an unfair advantage over the other party. It's about finding a deal that satisfies both of you. And therefore, negotiation is a noble endeavour. It's about finding something that is fair. The other thing that concerns people about negotiation is they just don't feel like they know how to do it, even though you've probably been doing it since you were a child. So in this video, I want to look at the fundamental process of negotiation, and then in further videos, we'll look at the different steps in detail. Let's start by understanding what negotiation is. Negotiation is the process of searching for an agreement that satisfies all parties. What this means is two things. Firstly, that negotiation is trying to produce something that is fair for all sides, so you don't need to feel bad about it. And secondly, because negotiation is a process, it means that if you follow the steps in that process, you will get a predictable result. Now, I'm not saying you can predict the outcome of the negotiation, but what you can predict is that the negotiation will follow its course and you will get the best result that you can. There are 4 steps in the core negotiation process. Step 1 is preparation. Step 2 is opening. Step 3 is bargaining. And step 4 is closing. After these comes follow-up, and you might regard this as a 5th step in the negotiation process, but follow-up presupposes that the first 4 steps have been successful, and therefore I like to think of follow-up as being something that happens after the negotiation process. That said, I will of course discuss follow-up in this series of videos. For now, I'll briefly summarise the 4 steps, and then we'll look at them further in later videos. And the first step is preparation. This is about where you set yourself up to succeed. This is where you think about the outcome you want to get, the circumstances that prevail, you inventory the knowledge you have, and you set up a plan for how you're going to negotiate. Step 2 is opening. And in this step, we start the negotiation proper, and I'll talk about 7 things that you need to do to make sure you open the negotiation well. The heart of the negotiation is the bargaining step. This is what people think of as negotiation. This is where you haggle. This is where you put offers and receive offers. This is where you make concessions and request concessions, all in search of an agreement that satisfies all the parties. And the 4th step is closing. This is a short but essential step where you lock in the agreement and you walk away from the negotiation knowing that both sides have agreed to a set of terms. After that, follow-up is about enacting the terms that you've agreed. So, look out for the videos that will follow this one that will take you through those steps in detail, and also look out for further videos on the principles of negotiation and some of the tools and techniques that are available to you as a negotiator to make your job more effective and more efficient. And also, I'll be including some videos looking at how some of the masters of negotiation tackle the craft and some of the advice and guidance they would give. But for now, I want you to remember 2 things. Firstly, that negotiation is a process and it has 4 steps. And secondly, that negotiation is an important part of a manager's, of a professional's, of a leader's role in their day-to-day work. You'll be negotiating with colleagues, you'll be negotiating with stakeholders, with suppliers, with customers. And it is an entirely noble thing to be doing, because all you're looking for is a fair settlement that everyone can be happy with. Please hit the thumbs up if you like this video. There's loads more great management courses content to come, so please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of it. I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video, and in the meantime, keep learning.